Good morning.
Good morning.
Howdy, y'all. How y'all doing
I have
today?
a special guest with me today.
I'm batting my big
Can you
eyelashes
get
that I
the full
don't have.
effect?
I bet you don't know what I'm doing. I bet you don't know. I bet y'all don't know what's going on with this lovely look.
I think it's amazing. I don't think it's for me. I think it's just for you.
I
I think
don't
we can
know.
only have one Dolly in the house at a time.
Well, I don't know how people wear wigs all the time.
Yeah.
It's really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Some people do though,
Well,
and some people love it.
I know, it makes you look like a whole different person.
Yeah.
So I was just telling Miss Liz, though, so Grandma Goldie, she was quite the character. That was my mom. And she'd go in and she'd change into her country western clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you know she was ready to party.
She was ready to party, man. So I'm putting this wig on, trying to get the hair out of my eyes this morning, and I looked in the mirror and I went, oh, it's Grandma Goldie. Oh, kind of scared myself a little bit there, but it's all right.
Good morning, Jordan. How are you?
Good morning, Jordy. Jordy, what do you think of my hair color? Because you
Yeah,
remember
Jordan
Jordy's
got new hair. It
beautiful
was
hair
so
the other day.
cool.
Oh, she looked so cute.
Yes, she did.
Oh, she's such a little sweetheart. We love our Jordy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is just a preview of what's to come in about a week. No, just barely over a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Week in a few days.
Week in
like
two-
10 days. How many?
Yeah, that's about right on the 25th.
Here
So,
we go. Yes,
here
the
we go.
15th. Here we go.
Here we go. It's shop hop time, and we are honoring Miss Dolly Parton. We're not making fun of Dolly Parton because
No.
she is amazing, and you know, if I could afford it, I'd get a real nice wigs. But I
Do you have one for every day? You got to wear the same one every day.
I go, well, I only have this one right now. I might have to wear my own wig a few days. I don't know if I can, I don't know how that's going to work. But hey, if anybody notices my buttons popping loose, because I tried to give myself a little bit of padding as well, please text us and say, or send
And
us a
maybe
message.
stand up and give us a little profile.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't tell from there.
I
I don't think you went enough, though.
Well,
I mean,
well, look, my blouse is popping open as it is. I know Stan's like, well, that's a teenage Dolly. I'm like, well, that's the best I can do because I'm already busting out of my shirt. And nobody wants to see that. Wool socks, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, wool socks in your bra are not the most comfortable thing. Don't do it. Say no to that. Sounds like we need to put some balloons in there. I'm like, I need balloons.
It'd probably be a little bit more comfortable, but maybe, I don't know, what would be sweatier? Latex balloons or wool?
Wool. Do you know what? Wool socks
Wool's
are
really
not sweaty.
wicking.
Yeah,
They're-
wool
They're
socks.
moisture wicking,
Yeah, I
right?
don't get hot in my wool socks. Like when Rolane made me my first pair of wool socks, which are the green ones that are on this side, I thought, oh, wool socks, that's going to make your feet really hot. No.
Yeah, I've been wearing some good socks too, and I like it.
Yeah, I'm surprised they really don't. But anyway, so we're just here in our Dolly costume today, trying to stay on our chair.
I'm in my village shirt.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
Which
are.
we sell, by the way, at the store.
We do.
If you need to rep Village ever, and they're just a nice, soft, cozy shirt.
They are really
They wash
nice.
up great.
They
so.
do. We love our village.
Oh, she
shirts.
says, Sarah says there's not enough cleavage.
Well, Sarah, I don't know. Can you see that I'm busting out? I know I need some more, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd have to unbutton the shirt clear down to my navel, and that's not a pretty sight. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, you've got enough cleavage for quilt shops in Utah.
Do I? Okay. Because I don't want to offend anybody. You know, somebody might come in and get real jealous.
Yeah, they might get excited.
Oh.
We might have a larger male population than we ever have before.
Well, you know what?
Fran's putting on a show.
If they're going to come on in and spend some money, I'll show them a little cleavage. You want to see this 73-year-old bust? All right, come on in, boys. No, probably not. You know, you could get arrested for stuff like that.
You could. Mm-hmm. You could.
I ain't got time to be in jail. Because
We
they
have
don't
too
let
much
you have
things.
sharp things in there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
couldn't
you
take my
can't.
sewing machine.
You couldn't
I
take
would,
scissors or pins
No.
or anything. Yeah, those are necessary items.
yeah.
Or needles, at
You
least.
know.
You can even hand stitch.
But speaking of quilting things, do you know what? This morning I finally had a chance to use that new rotary cutter.
Oh my goodness.
I
Are we
brought
still
it.
out?
Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
You guys, and I was cutting, I've cut a lot in the last couple days because I've got my quilt almost done. I just got to put it together.
Girl!
It's been so
I can't wait
fun.
to see. Oh, I can't wait
I'll
to
show you
see
guys.
it.
Maybe, well, I don't think I'm going to get it quilted, but maybe next week I'll have it put together because there's actually quite a bit of piecing in the sashing. That's what I've got to do
you
now.
to do the sashing.
So, anyway, but we got a new rotary cutter and it's got,
I have one. Wait, hold.
you've got one?
I brought mine to let the girls try it today here at the store.
So it's
that
got
went
ball
here.
bearings in it, and so it slides really nice. So I was standing at my cutting table, and I've loved using it, but I thought,
Look at that.
I am going to just use my other blade really quick, and I was like, wow, that just rolls so much better.
It is so cool, you guys. I cut out one of our second Saturday blocks this morning because I just did like this on a couple of scraps, and I was very impressed with it. But I thought, okay, I'm going to use a ruler next to it. I'm going to really give it a real try.
Right. It really is amazing.
Oh
I don't love the
my
colors,
gosh.
so hopefully they'll come up with different colors, and then I'll buy another one. Because,
Well-
you know, I oftentimes have a rotary cutter at my cutting
yeah.
table and then a rotary cutter right by my sewing machine because I have a little mat there. So, anyway, I need another one. But they're going to come out with the 60 and the 28.
And a 28 in May. But so we are sold out of them for half a second, but I did order more in on Sunday. I
big
spent
order.
all the money that we made on second Saturday and then some on orders. But they're out of stock right now until the end of the month. So I do have more of them on order, but you guys, it's amazing. It's got this nice wider part up here for your thumb, and Lynette likes it because it's got grippies down here on the handle part, so it just fits in your hand really nicely. Oh my gosh. And it's right or left-handed. You don't have to switch the blade. You don't have to switch anything over to use if you're left-handed. Either way works just great. And you can send your blades back into them and they will sharpen them.
Yeah, I'm excited to try that.
Who knew?
We'll check it out.
And someone asked us on Saturday if you can use regular rotary blades, like the Alpha blades, or if you have, a different kind of a 45 millimeter. And yes, you can. You can use the others. Now, they will not sharpen those for you, though.
Yeah, they'll only sharpen their brand.
Their own brand. But, oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
It was so slick,
really
Lizzie.
amazing.
I mean, I'm that old school. You got to show me. You got to make a
prove it.
believer.
You got to stand behind what you're talking about.
And boy, this one really does.
Yeah.
So it was good.
Yeah.
We had so much fun on Saturday, though, for second Saturday. We love this space over here.
Oh, I
and,
know.
Oh gosh, it's pretty amazing. So, but 10 boards this time.
I know, we had a lot. It was kind of a little bit of a catch-up month, I feel like, and preparation so that we didn't have a lot at the end.
Yeah, so we don't want everybody to have 20 million things that they're doing in June to get their quilt put together.
Second Saturday.
And so we gave them one extra big block this time, and so that's kind of what we want to. Well, let's show the blocks, and then we want to talk about what we want to talk about today.
Yeah.
For real, talk about. Okay, so this sweet little one, just a checkerboard.
Just a checkerboard,
and it is
patches.
just done with 9 patches.
Yeah.
We'll show you that in a second. And then we did, let's show them this sweet little one. We love this. It's Rose Garden.
It's pretty.
It's our little rose garden. And then we did, this is Donna's favorite block so far.
Oh!
This is called
Chickadee.
Chickadee.
I love this one.
Isn't it pretty? And then, there's never going to be a quilt that I design that does not have a Lemoyne star in it.
We love
right?
Lemoyne stars.
It's my thing. It's my thing. So this one is called Stormy Weather. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah, you can. It's got umbrellas in the little cream part. I love it. But these two big ones that I just showed you, they have a lot of different units in them.
They do.
And so sometimes I have people come into the store and they say, oh, I can't make that quilt, that's too hard. Okay, break it down.
Yeah.
Can you do flying geese? Can you do square and a square? Can you do some of these things that are in that quilt or the block? Oh, I can do those. I've done that before. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you look at the whole thing, I can't do that. Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So let's just take this one, and we're just going to show you a couple of things. So when I say boards, this is what our boards are. So I just take these foam core boards and I break it all down into all the steps for everyone each month and show them exactly how you're going to do it. So this Lemoyne Star, we love Studio 180s.
Yes.
The Lemoyne Star ruler. I won't do a Lemoyne Star without that ruler. It's got icings.
Yeah, this has a little bit extra. It has one more seam to add to just make it easier.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
Oh, so much. It's worth it.
Trade it out for that Y seam.
Absolutely. And then this time we actually snowballed. We did little corners in our Lemoyne Star because I wanted those to match up with the background in the diamond and a Rex up above that.
I think that looks great.
Yeah, I liked that. So this is one part that goes to stormy weather. And then we showed them, okay, the next part in there is you're gonna do square and a squares, right? In a square.
Yeah.
So we've done the little square and a square before in our second Saturdays quite a bit, but this was a new thing, and we've actually done this not this year, but we've actually gone around a few more times in other quilts
Years
that we've done, but this time. So we did a square and a square, and then we just added triangles around again to make it a square in a square.
I think it really adds interest.
Yes, we liked that. And then we chose this time to do the little diamond in the Rex as a paper pieced unit. So all of those parts you're going to use to put together, and this, okay, so here are all of the parts up here on the top. So break your blocks down. Look at the block and say, oh, but that's got a flying geese unit in it. Oh, that's got square and a square in it. That's got whatever is in it. And then you just make those parts and put them together, right? And same thing with our sweet little chickadee. So chickadee.
Oh, I didn't grab the cat's cradle board.
Oh, it's all right. And the magic gate. It's okay.
I didn't grab that.
It's okay. So there actually were two more boards that went to chickadee. The magic gate one, which I know we've shown before.
I think we've shown,
We've shown you how to do that before. It's where you take two squares, and if you need 8 half square triangles in your block that are all the same, it's an amazing way to do it. It's really
super
quick.
fast. It's
really fast. So in the chickadee block, thank you, Miss Lizzie. So in the chickadee block, here's our half square triangles that are over here. We've also got flying geese units that are up here. This is the cat's cradle, and this one is actually called a split cat's cradle because we have a little square sewn into the corners of those two. I wonder who can take me seriously looking like this. I just got another glimpse of myself and went, oh, good loss, Freddie Ree. Good grief, good grief. And then it's got a square, in a square, in a square, in a square, otherwise known as 12 triangles as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, that's called 12 triangles. Because count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I had no idea.
I taught you something
You
new
did
this morning.
teach me something new.
I gotta make sure my blouse is still buttoned there. There we go. So again, this is the same thing. You start out with your little square and a square, and you just continue to add triangles onto that until you get it to be the size you want. And to do this unit, we love the Studio 180 square ruler. It's good because the math.
Yeah. Well, it's not even the math. It's that the lines are on a ruler.
No, they're
not. I mean,
not.
the math is terrible.
The math
but even if you could accomplish the math, you can't find the lines on a ruler. So
they're not there.
That's one thing. The other rulers, like let's say the flying geese, if you needed to use a regular ruler, you
You
could.
You just
but
need
I
to be
think
careful.
the square squared, you can't because those long lines don't exist.
No, they do not. It's like 1.41111111.
Yeah.
When you find that on a ruler.
And it's creates a more accurate result, and you don't chop off
you don't
points.
chop off your points. Yes.
Or have floating points, I guess.
And I would rather have a floating point
Me
than
too.
a chopped off one
And I always
anytime.
think floating points, as long as they look intentional.
Right.
They look
and they're
fine.
even all the way around it. I am
Yeah.
very fine with
But
that.
then all of that work to get, this really cute
Yeah,
block. And
yeah.
I love the colors that we did on this too.
I do too. I do
So,
too.
anyway.
It's sweet. It's got little butterflies. Did you notice that there are little butterflies in that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And little, just
little
cute little flowers and
flowers,
leaves
little-
and stuff. It's really cute. And that's one thing that I think is really good about a block of the month or a second Saturday type program is you do break something big down into smaller chunks. And
It's so doable when
Yes,
you do
it
that.
is.
So, yeah, so don't look at a quilt or even a block and be too overwhelmed with it, because really, I would dare to say almost everything that's in that block is something that you've already done before,
Right.
So I think that was the main thing that we wanted to tell you about blocks. If you look at them and you think, oh, I really can't do that, I want you to take a second look at that block, break it down, and then say, oh,
yeah.
I've done that
think I
part
can.
before. I think I can. I think I could, just like that little engine.
I
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
Well, and there's no reason why you couldn't take whatever block or quilt or whatever you're working on and break it down into small chunks and say, okay, this week I'm going to work on the half squares. This week,
Right.
next week I'm going to work on the flying geese. And it's so interesting how different people like to quilt. I am more of a process sewer, so if I'm working on flying geese, I want to do all the flying geese in the quilt. If I'm working on half squares, I want to do all of them. And my aunt, who I sew with a lot, she does just by block. So whatever she needs for that block, she does.
Sometimes I get bored and I need to move on to the next part. So I usually will cut everything out for all of it first.
Yep.
But I don't always do all my flying geese, especially if there's 10,000 in the thing. So, because I get tired, I get bored.
It just depends on what the mood is that
Yeah.
I'm doing. But sometimes
yeah.
I need something like that I'm not
A
thinking
no-brainer.
about, right?
I'm
and I can
just
just
gonna
change.
And here's the thing about doing that. You make less mistakes if you do it that way, because now I'm already thinking about, oh, okay, so now I'm doing my flying geese and they're this size and I'm sewing this and I'm doing that. Okay, let's just get all of those
Or
done.
you make the same mistake
Mistake.
20 times. But yes, typically you don't.
This morning I was trying to sew together ours for next month, and I sewed those stupid half square all of them going the wrong direction.
Because you process sewed them, right? You
No,
did.
because I wasn't fully caffeinated. I didn't have my second cup of coffee yet. So I'm talking to Donna and I'm like, dang, I sewed that wrong. Well, that one's sewn together wrong. But I finally did get it. Because I needed to bring that to Miss Lizzie today. So I did finally get that one put together before I came. So that was good. But yeah, whatever method you like to do, because there are no quilt police on this.
Well, you could switch it up.
Yeah, and like Liz said, some of us process how we make a quilt a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So sometimes you want to make one of those blocks because you're excited to see how it looks and get it done. So a lot of times, and even if it is my own pattern, because we all know how many changes, Fran. And bless your heart, Miss Renee. Thank you so very much for always being my best buddy. Sometimes it's not always right.
Oh. Yeah.
And so if I've gone through and I've cut everything for that whole quilt, and then I come back and I make that block and it's wrong, or I could have done it differently, then I kick myself in the fanny because now I've got to go buy more fabric because it's all cut. And why is it that you never cut it too big?
I know we talked about that last week. I don't know. We always
It's
cut it
always too small. I don't know what in the heck happens there, but so a lot of times if it's something that's new, I will make one block first.
Yes.
And I get real bored making a quilt that has the same block over and over and over and over again.
Sometimes.
Not all the time.
I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to just have a single thing that you're focusing on. You don't like it too?
I love sampler quilts, scrappy quilts. I hate to use the same fabric over and over and over again. I hate to use the same block over and over again in a quilt. I mean, I've done it, but it's just, then it just becomes, I'm just sewing. Mm-hmm. But when I'm doing something like all of these different ones, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Because it's different. I'm not doing the same thing, the same thing, the same thing.
Well, and that's what we've talked about that with Second Saturday too. If there's something that you find that's not your favorite, and it's like a Second Saturday, you just do the one block and then you're done.
And then you're done.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a whole quilt with that one block. Although yesterday, Julie was telling me, I want to make a whole quilt with this block.
I think that'd be
with
beautiful.
These fabrics and then sash.
Oh, with the coral. Oh, that would be
oh,
so pretty.
That would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
That'd be a beautiful quilt.
That would be an absolute. Make sure my buttons are still done. I'm a little paranoid that I'm going to flash my socks.
Okay, we've got a couple comments.
Oh,
okay,
great.
let's see. Cindy said, I needed this morning. Love
Oh,
you guys.
my sweet Cindy. I love you,
And
sweetheart.
Jordan
I hope
said
you're okay.
she put more color in her hair.
Oh, what color are you now, Jordy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cindy says, I'm dying. Let's
Cindy
see.
says I'm dying.
Just how funny you are.
Oh, because it's fun. Cindy, you just scared me for a second. Don't you tell me that, honey. Okay.
Fran, Jordan says you're so funny in the wig.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah says, do you have the Biani wallet pattern? She says she works in a quilt shop and sends people to us for Biani, which that's very nice of you,
Thank
Sarah.
you so much, Sarah. I am not sure if I have it next door or not,
Well, look,
sweetheart.
Sarah.
We'd have to look and see.
Marianne says, hello, my
Oh,
friends.
good morning, Florida girl.
Cindy, what's the name of the rotary cutter? I missed it. It's,
Famore.
but this is going to be backwards, I'm pretty sure.
Famore with a little
Apostrophe.
above the E. So we don't know if
Or
it's
not
French.
apostrophe.
Ooh la la. So we were talking Saturday. We said, does anybody in here speak French? And one lady goes, well, I know ooh la la.
No, oui, oui.
No, oui,
I know
oui.
oui, oui.
I know oui, oui. Parlez-vous français? No.
Jordan says, my mom and I started working on the new blocks last night. Good job,
Good
Jordan.
job.
And she got her own sewing machine for her birthday. Oh,
Jordy,
that's
so
awesome.
you're going to be bringing that with you when you come to kids classes in June, not next month, in June. That'll be fun. Jordy can't wait to see what you got.
She says it's the same color, but she put lightener in it so it's brighter. I can't imagine it being brighter. It was really bright on
so
Saturday.
Beautiful. My magenta.
Yeah, I loved
so
it.
pretty. She's so spunky with it's just so cute.
Good
So
job, Jordan.
cute. Good
Makes
job.
us smile.
Yes, it does. It does.
Okay, well, we should say Shop Hop starts next Friday the 25th.
Yes, it sure does.
It does start. And we
Yes.
did send out a newsletter. There is an Easter egg in there. If you read all the way to the end, that Fran and I didn't catch.
Oh.
We're either really far behind or really late wishing people happy Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I used an old template.
Huh.
And I didn't read all the way to the end when I used it. And you didn't catch it either.
I didn't see it. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
So someone
I'm
sent me a
thankful for
message and said, Happy Thanksgiving. And I went, well, kudos to you for reading all the way to the end.
No, I thought I read all the way to the end, but apparently I didn't.
I didn't, I guess. I don't think I did. Now that I think about it, I thought
Turkeys,
I did all my bits and pieces.
bunnies, Easter eggs. I mean,
At least it says Happy or April at the top. That's all I care about. I have sent out one newsletter that had the wrong month
and
in
it's
it, but
okay.
You know what, guys?
We do our best.
I'm a much better quilter than I am a
no,
newsletter writer.
you do a great job with the newsletter. You do as well as what somebody gives you. So, but I didn't give you no turkey. I did not give you a turkey.
You did not. But I did say Happy Thanksgiving then.
I love it.
Maybe we'll just wish you Happy Thanksgiving every month until Thanksgiving.
Until because we really want you to have a good Thanksgiving this year. That's true. We want to make sure you do. Yeah. Yep. Well, I think that's really all we have this morning. We talked so much last week. We
did. We had a long one last week.
Rulers. There's so much to talk about rulers.
Yeah.
And I mean, we didn't even scratch the surface on rulers, you guys, and we had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we did have a lot to talk about. I do need to mention, though, Facebook has changed their guidelines, and they will delete our live videos after 30 days. Yeah. And there's nothing we can do about it. So, but if you jump on our YouTube channel, I have loaded all of them over there, and there is a playlist of all of the Village Vibes.
So if you guys need to see this again in a month or so,
there you go. You can turn us on. You can watch us. And the nice thing about a playlist is if you click on a playlist, it'll just play the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one.
Oh.
So if you just want some funny background noise while you're sewing or doing laundry or I don't know what you might want to do, but you can listen to us. Or sometimes it's other people. It's not always us, but most of the time it's us. This is what you get. Hi!
Just us! With our socks and our bra and our funny wigs.
I don't think I need to add anything in here.
I gotta get
Maybe I need to loan you one of my bras.
Oh, yeah, because mine's a little Okay,
you
yes,
can
please.
Fit more in there.
Okay, 2 pairs of socks. Wow. No, it's not very comfortable. I don't know.
I know. I don't enjoy it.
No,
honestly,
no. No, but I did keep myself buttoned all through Facebook Live, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing. But, okay, we got a lot of work to do today.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. And we hope you all have a lovely, lovely week. And please come and join us for Shop Hop.
Because please do.
We're going to have so much fun. Our quilt is amazing. It did turn out.
In 2 weeks for Village Vibes, I will do a store tour. And so... That will be during Shop Hop. Yeah. Next week we'll be busy getting ready.
Oh,
but
so busy.
In 2 weeks, for those of you, because we know Miss Marianne.
Yeah.
I don't think you're coming for Shop Hop. We'd love to have you.
We'd love to have you.
But we'll get to do a store tour so you can see everything we got set up. Because the ladies who are in charge of decorating, which is not me,
but
they do such a good job, and it's so much fun.
We have to help them though.
We do have to
show up
help
next Thursday night and help decorate.
I need to make sure that's on my calendar.
Okay, me too.
But still, I'm just the minion.
No,
I'm not
me too. I go through the store and I make these little vignettes or I move stuff around and I think, oh, poor Roxy probably comes in and says, oh, Lord,
fix it.
Fran's been at it again. Somebody don't let Fran try to decorate. She don't know what she's doing here. But she's very kind about it. She always says, oh no,
yes,
it looks great.
Of course.
But I noticed it wasn't like I left it.
Different talents for everybody, right?
Yes. Oh, and she is so talented with decorating and.
We've got several of
the
ladies here.
Mm-hmm. Lynette does a great job. Julie does a great job of helping move things around. And did you notice all of our blocks up there?
I did. Yes.
Don't they look nice? Yeah.
Yes.
Julie did that yesterday. Poor Julie went home sick yesterday, though. I got to call and check on her.
Make sure she's okay.
Make sure she's all right. So, great. I have the best staff in the whole wide world, though. My girls are always so willing to help me do anything and everything. So,
and I love how we all have different talents, and it takes. We all kind of do our own thing, and no one really, steps on each other's toes, and we just get it done.
So one day I was at my accountant's office, and he's like, I don't know how you do what you do, Fran. And I said, oh, no. I said, I don't. I said, I surround myself with people that know how to do things that I can't, that I don't know how to do. Lizzie's my IT person. I can't, no.
I know a little bit more than Fran, but I'm not a professional.
She knows a lot more than Fran, so yeah.
Well, yeah, we just have to. And there's other things that I think, I probably could learn how to do that, but I don't want to.
No,
that's not going to be
I don't have time.
It's not going to be my forte. It's not going to be my focus. So I will let someone else focus on that. I'll focus on my area.
Right.
And I'm fine with that.
Me too.
It doesn't offend me. And if someone else, if someone else is better at what I'm doing, they can have it too.
There you go. Well, and my sweet Colleen comes in because my least favorite thing of all about running this business is
the bookkeeping, the paperwork.
Oh, I hate all of that part.
You do a little bit.
I do a little bit of it, but I have my Colleen that comes in and balances my check or tries to. Lord of Goshen, if I'd only give her all the receipts and all the information, she could do a better job. She could do a better job. But yeah, so I do. I just surround myself with my amazing friends that I have here at the store, and everybody takes such good care of me, so I'm the luckiest girl in the whole wide world.
I think that's a good way to live your life.
I think
Surround
so, too.
yourself by good people.
Yes.
Who everyone can help.
My great family here at the store. It's
a
life
good
is good. Life
It's
is
a good thing.
It's a great thing. So we'd like to wish you all a great week.
And happy Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving. Easter, let's see, Easter, Mother's Day, 4th of July.
Christmas, let's go there.
Oh, let's go to Christmas. It's my favorite holiday in the whole wide world. So there you go. You never know what might pop up on our next newsletter.
You never know. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe it'll be like a little
I
treat.
think it should be.
And I'll just put whatever holiday in there that I feel like.
That you feel pop,
And
pop,
if they
see who
come in and
responds.
tell us what it is, they can get
They
little
get a
candy
prize.
bar.
I love it. I love it. Well, everyone, have an amazing week. Be kind to each other, and we appreciate everyone watching us
Yeah.
and joining us for a laugh
Thanks,
and giggle.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye now.